You're listening to Cross Rhythms Plymouth 96.3 FM, and it's a real pleasure to be joined in the studio by someone who we've spoken to before, but we were talking off air. It's in days of COVID and it was on Zoom. It's Mr. Steve Gibson. Hi, Steve.
Hello, nice to be here again.
It's great to have you here, and great to have you in the studio, as I say, and speaking in person. Talking about a different project this time. You said just earlier you wear many hats. You're wearing an actual hat for anyone who's on the video side of this. But yeah, we're talking about Unity Festival for 2025. So for anyone who doesn't know anything about Unity Festival, Steve, give us an overview. What is Unity Festival?
Unity Festival is a bunch of Christian musicians and bands and volunteers in the heart of the city, right in the middle of the city centre on Plymouth Piazza, just praising God, playing Christian music and seeing what happens.
Amazing. And it's been going for quite a while, hasn't it? This, for you, hasn't been going for quite as long, but it's been going for quite a while, hasn't it? Tell us a bit about the kind of history and journey of Unity Festival.
Yeah, so this is either the 15th or 16th year, depending on how you count it.
Okay.
And I always lose count on how to do that.
Nice.
It was originally on Plymouth Hoe,
yeah,
and was envisioned as an opportunity to worship God in the open air and to have a revival in the sort of the beautiful scenery that you have on Plymouth Hoe.
Yeah.
More recently, 3 years ago, Pastor Oze asked me to take over the event, to start running it and sort of learn the ropes of it. Over the past 3 years, I've been gradually changing it and transforming it. We've now moved it into Plymouth Piazza, so it's right in the middle of the city centre, where people can walk past and listen to the music. And over the past few years, we've had so many people just stop, listen, take videos, take pictures, write notes down, take home freebies. It's been absolutely fantastic.
That's really good. Really, really good. And so, as you say, it's Pastor Jose from All Nations Ministries kind of set it up all those years ago. He's been faithful to kind of hold on to it, that their ministry is still kind of funding it and helping support you in many ways. So it's been a brilliant thing that they've been faithful to for many years. But as you say, there's been some kind of strategic changes, developments in kind of taking it forward for where it is now. So some people who might have been in the past, it used to be 2 days. It's now just the Saturday, kind of condensed right down, isn't it? And kind of squeezing as much juice and condensing it as much as you can into that Saturday.
We want quality, not quantity, is the aim. We found that when we did it on Saturday and Sunday was lovely in the city centre, but you've got to be a bit quieter, be aware of the residents. It is a Sunday. And the acoustic set, although it was lovely, didn't have as many people stopping and starting and taking those videos.
Yeah.
And so the Saturday we thought, let's cut it down, do one high quality day, 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. Really put everything into that one day, encourage people to attend, encourage people to come and walk past, enjoy the event. And we've seen so many more people stop and stare. We've seen so many people come and spend the entire day with us, just dancing away.
Love it.
It's been so much fun.
That's so good. So good. And so your heart for it, in many ways, Unity Festival, the kind of heart behind it, the history behind it is around kind of unity between peoples, kind of racial unity, all that kind of good stuff. And that's still a real core of it. And your heart for it is a chance for people to find out about faith as well, isn't it, in that sense?
Yes.
And so it's kind of got those two things running together, running parallel. So it's a great way. Anyone listening to this, hopefully you're listening to this because this is you anyway, that you're interested in faith, you're interested in some of those deeper questions of life. This is a good place, a good physical place in Plymouth to go and kind of engage with that, isn't it? Engage with that conversation.
Absolutely. And you are free to walk past.
Yeah.
You can hide in the corner, you can hide in the back, you can hide by the sundial, and you can hear the music, hear what's going on. And it's not like you're walking into a church building where you might feel watched or someone might walk up to you and try and welcome you. It's one of those places you can just turn up and listen. There was someone who walked past a couple of years ago when I first took it on and walked up to me and said, what is this event? What's going on? And I said, well, it's a Unity Festival. We're here just to celebrate God in the city. And he went, I recognise the music. I used to go to Gas Street in Birmingham. I was a student in Plymouth University.
Wow.
I spent the last 2 years not attending church, but something about the music sounded familiar. There was something fun about it, something that drew me in. And as I've come close, I now realise that I need to get back into church.
Wow.
I need to get back into God. I need to get back into something. Can you help? And we were able to signpost into some local churches, show him where he could probably find a home and find community again. No idea what happened next, but that's the joy of Unity Festival. You meet people, you never quite know what happens next.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so good. Really, really cool to hear. Well, we're going to stop for some music now and pick up the conversation with Steve about Unity Festival 2025 right after this. You're listening to Cross Rhythms Plymouth 96.3 FM. Joined here in the studio by Steve Gibson, who you might know in the city for kind of worship music, worship events that Steve's been involved in various different churches in and around Plymouth. You might know him for other things as well, but you might know him for leading the Unity Festival now, taking kind of that on from Pastor Jose and all the brilliant work he's done over many years. And as we discussed in that first section, Steve, you're not looking to like radically change it in every way in that sense, but just kind of develop it, take it forward into how you feel led really. With Jose, still partnering in the same way, which is really brilliant to hear. One of the things that's always been really key and is on the banner of the Facebook page, which we'll come to in a bit, live music.
Yes.
Music's been at the heart of Unity Festival from the very start. It's kind of the core pillar in many ways. It's kind of the main presentation, isn't it? So talk us through the music. What kind of music do you have and the importance of it for you?
I think music speaks beyond just someone speaking on a stage. The rhythms call to your heart. And this year we've got some fantastic musicians taking part. We have the choir from RCCG Church is taking part. My own team, King's Anthem, will be there doing our best to make people smile and dance. Restore Church are bringing two of their teams along. That's going to be great fun. Nellie Kay will be there singing some of the songs she's written, as will Tony Jopson. You've got the All Nations Church are providing some African music at the start. I'm trying to think more of the names so I don't miss anyone else. David Elliott, last year, David Elliott, and apologies if I'm pronouncing names wrong or anything else here because I'm trying to do this all from memory. David was fantastic. At one point we had some footballers join us and sort of look almost like they were going to cause trouble in the middle of the event and started doing a conga line to his music. And as everyone started dancing, I thought, okay, is this going to be a moment where they're causing problems and we're going to have issues?
Sure.
Not at all. Loads of Christians joined them, interrupted the conga line. We had a conga line of Christians and local drinkers together dancing in unity, and that's the goal, to see people unified by music and hopefully unified by God as well. That's
so good. That's so good. That's a great description of it. And a lot goes into this from your side, a lot of the organisation. The date of it is the 28th of June, 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. So the format then in terms of what people are going to expect. So is it kind of a musician on at any given time for sort of half-hour slots? Is that kind of the vibe? What's the sort of setup?
We have 40-minute and 20-minute slots, depending on how big the teams are.
Sure.
All through the day, a quick 5-minute turnover where you'll get to hear me tell some really bad jokes or some really weird, waffly things to fill the time. Apart from that, it's just an entire day of testimonies, music, constant on the stage. There's also the Wave Bus this year with us, with a resource area inside where you can sit and get stuff. Transforming Together Plymouth are also there this year, and we'll be giving out free toothpaste and toothbrushes to people that need them through their hygiene hub, which will be all based in the Wave Bus.
Great. So when you go down to the Piazza, everyone in Plymouth will be able to picture it. There's going to be just a hive of activity in that area with the stage, with music and everything else. And as you say, the Wave Bus there. So a lot to engage with. It's one of those totally free. There's no like ticketing. You just turn up. You just are there for as long or as little as you want. And as you say, more than welcome if you're just doing your day's shopping to just wander past, engage for a couple of minutes, and that's it. There's no expectation on this. It's just take it as you want to, really.
Absolutely. You can be walking to Armed Forces Day without any intention of stopping to listen. And if we stop you just for one song and you dance a little bit and enjoy it, that's absolutely fine. Keep walking on. You'll be able to hear us from Armed Forces Day, hopefully, if we turn the volume up nice and loud. It'll be great fun.
Great stuff. So the main place to find out info is through Facebook. So facebook.com/Plymouth Unity Festival if you want the URL, or just search Plymouth Unity Festival on Facebook. You'll find it. In terms of the other side of it, I suppose, then, is anyone who's maybe been before, maybe haven't, but listening to this and thinking, I'd love to serve it, what opportunities are there for people to help? Because I know you run on basically the help and support of volunteers, don't you?
Absolutely. We always need more stewards. The more people who are willing even to turn up for an hour and wear a luminous high-vis jacket for a while, it just means that if anyone is walking past, they know it's not just random people.
Sure.
There was someone wearing that security moment, and last year they didn't have to do anything. They sat down for the entire day. They enjoyed the sun. It was great fun, a really relaxing time. But just putting the jacket on for an hour really helps us to make sure the event is properly managed and visibly managed as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And so if you are wanting to steward for any amount of time for it, is the best place to, or I suppose have questions about it in general, is the best way to contact through the Facebook page, message on there?
Absolutely. I can see everything. We've got a team of people. I say a team, there's two of us who see the page, respond to the comments. We respond quickly.
Great.
So yeah, that's fine.
Great stuff. Well, Steve, thank you so much for your time. It's been great to have you here. We wish you all the best with Plymouth Unity Festival, and do get yourselves down to it, as we say, for any length of time between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. On the Piazza, right in the heart of Plymouth City Centre, on the 28th of June.
See you there.